I don't know anything about djent. We're gonna learn in this video, but a long time ago, I used to make metal music. I wonder if I still got it in me. Probably not. Welcome to the party, pals. I am Droid. Today we're checking out ModoDrum Djentleman. Now, if you're interested, I have a video covering all 13 drum kits in ModoDrum, what they're based on, all that fun stuff. It's available on my channel. I will link it at the end of this video, so you can go ahead and proceed onto that after you're done with this one. Now, I made a video dedicated to the grungy kit. I've also used the metal kit extensively. My goal with these videos is to do a dedicated video for each ModoDrum drum kit. An individual recommended to me a Periphery song to check out, so I figured let's cover ModoDrum Djentleman, which, as we see here on IK Multimedia's website, is inspired by Matt Halpern's drum kit from Periphery. Now, I don't do song reactions. This will be my first one. It's gonna be an experience. I have never heard a single Periphery song. I don't even think I've heard a single djent genre song. I do know I like exploring and discovering new music, so I appreciate the recommendation / suggestion. Thank you very much, my friend. So let's go ahead and head over to that, where I have absolutely no idea what awaits me. Let's go. Must have maximum water flow. Ooh yeah. Thus far, kind of reminds me a little bit of Meshuggah. Now, I'm not well versed in progressive metal, djent, none of that. I like those quick staccato parts that he's singing. That's pretty cool. Let's proceed onward. Stop it again. That was out of left field. Didn't see that coming. That's for sure. Pretty interesting. Guy's freaking me out. Sorry about it. I did not like that. Lady, you're scaring us. Don't really like to be critical, especially when these guys are far beyond any sort of success that I could ever hope to achieve. I love this guy's screaming voice. Not too big on his singing voice. Just my opinion. That I like a lot. That was really good. Holy Shinto. Absolutely love that. Dang. Let's get back into it. Did you see that position? Guys at the range out there. Speaking of range, this dude's vocal range is insane. Proceed. Is that the Matt Halpern from the Djentleman kit? Alright, here we go. Guitar gymnastics. Thrill me. Not really my style. To each their own. Still pretty impressive, though. Nasty. Ooh, a little bit of math metal right there. Nice up the nose shot. How about that freeze frame right there? Sorry about it, bud. I completely lost my train of thought. This guy's nostrils neuralized my mind. What was I gonna say? Does anybody know? They got pretty fancy dancer at the end there. Did you hear all those noises? Did they really name their album Hail Stan? That's pretty funny. So are these dudes famous comedians, Arnold Braunschweigers? Do they like to get a little jokey joke maker? Is that what their MO is? Let me know. You know, I like that enough that I would definitely check out some more of this stuff. Now again, I don't like to be too critical because I'm not some sort of expert. This song was just recommended to me to check out. I love exploring new music. Doesn't matter what it is, what genre, I don't care. I love to check out new stuff. This definitely went more in the progressive realm of things, which is not my typical area of interest, but there were some parts of this that I absolutely loved, like that whole section I was talking about. That was sick. So, I mean, it's one of those things where obviously they're successful, so don't mess with it. Goodness gracious, me doing music reactions feels strange doing it because who the H am I, right? But all in all, I did enjoy this. Just got a little bit complicated for old Droiderino's simple mind. Had a few moments. Overall, glad I checked it out. Pretty cool. Thank you for the recommendation, my friend. I gotta listen to that one part again. Where's it at? That whole section, insanely good. Really like that. Who even is in this band? I'm sure I've heard of some of these guys. You know the deal, my favorite source, Wikipedia. So was that from Periphery 4? Yes, indeed it was. So let's check the personnel. So we got, oh boy, botched pronunciations here. Spencer Sotelo, apologies. Misha Mansour, of course, I know that. He's got some signature Dunlop picks. That's probably where I know him from. In case you weren't aware, I am a guitar pick madman, enthusiast, whatever you want to call me. Jake Bowen, Mark Holcomb, heard of him as well. Kind of thought that was him in the video. Then of course Matt Halpern from the Djentleman, based on his drum kit. We also got Mr. Adam Nolly Get Good. I had no idea that his last name was Get Good. Hence the Get Good drums. That's pretty interesting. Glad to learn some new information. Bass guitar engineering, producing, mixing. Was he in that music video? Slopping the bassman? We gotta go back to it. I don't think they showed a bass player in this entire video. Oh, I see. They're rocking the 7 strings. That makes sense. So I don't think they showed a bass player at all. He must have elected not to do the music video. I don't know much about the band dynamic. In fact, I don't know anything about it. But yeah, that was fun checking that out. First ever song reaction. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Give me some more suggestions. Doesn't matter what genre. If not, perhaps I'll never do it again. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Real quickly, let's go over the contents here. Expandable 5-piece kit. Shell material maple / mahogany. Bass drums 22x16. Toms 10x7. Floor tom 16x16 and 18x16. Snare 14x6. 5 total pieces. What do you think? Should I start a side project? Droid with a D in front of it? Get it? Gent? It's Droid. Alright, so the Djentleman kit, unfortunately, only includes 3 presets. You've got Djentleman Ice Cream, Djentleman Natural, Djentleman Rat. So let's check these out. First up, Djentleman Ice Cream. That groove coupled with this kit kind of sounds like Nickelback. Am I the only one that's hearing that? Yeah, I'm not a tremendous fan of that preset. I did use it, however, for the basis of my personal preset that I made for that little intro song. So one thing about these presets is they're great starting points for developing your own patch. Just mess with some settings, some drums. ModoDrum's highly customizable. You can change all of the different pieces of the kit with other kits that you own in the ModoDrum collection. You can change the cymbals. I mean, look at this. You can fully deck this thing out, which is always great for the thumbnail. You just click each individual piece. Get the little bell there. Look at that monstrosity. Now if you're interested in the full features of ModoDrum, I covered them in depth in both my 13 drum kits as well as the grungy kit. I will link both of those videos at the end of this one if you'd like to check those out. Just to show you what you can do with a little bit of tweaking of the settings. Where is my preset? Let's go with V4. So yeah, for my own personal tastes and preferences, I like huge, overly reverb drum sounds. Sometimes to a fault, so for me that's a much better sound. Perhaps you like the stock preset better. Variety is the spice of life. Let's proceed on to the second preset, Djentleman Natural. Let's hear it. That kick is punchy. Not too bad. Again, great starting point. A little bit of tweaking and you're good to go. Lastly, we got the Djentleman Rat. Let's check it out. Almost doing some Fear Factory right there. Archetype. I want to hear that one with the other presets. And then let's check it out with mine just for fun. Definitely a bit too much reverb for more fast-paced stuff. I do admit. I am admittedly a reverb addict. I go to Reverbaholics Anonymous weekly. I'm working on it. Now I almost forgot, when you click on these kits, you also get an extra preset that's different from the other ones. Let's listen to that. See, definitely different. So I guess you get 4 presets. Again, I feel the presets in ModoDrum are a slight weakness of the plugin / program, just for me, because the sounds that I have dialed in by tweaking the presets, again, great starting points. I got a whole bunch of them on my channel, tons of IK multimedia stuff. But with ModoDrum, I've done Metallica, I've done Pantera, Nirvana, The Cult. I don't know what else I've done at this point. Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears, Van Halen. I've done a bunch of stuff, which is really what I love about ModoDrum. For a very affordable price, you get a vast variety of sounds. It has not failed me once. I like to do these song recreation videos, and every single time I am able to achieve the sound that I want, and I haven't even scratched the surface of ModoDrum yet. We've got a whole bunch more kits. Definitely had fun checking this one out. In my initial video on ModoDrum, the 13 drum kits, I didn't think I was going to be doing too much with this one, but the preset that I developed and the song that I made for the intro, really liked it a lot. So it just goes to show you, don't judge a book by its cover, or in this case, don't judge a drum kit by its head. Does that work? I don't know. But all in all, another fantastic IK Multimedia offering, and that's where we're going to wrap this one up. Once again, I have been Droid. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out my channel for more videos like this, as well as guitar, synth, music videos, plenty more ModoDrum videos. If you could be so kind, please check out my music on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, etc. under Droid, J-R-O-I-D, Linktree/Droid. Links are in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to do so. And as always, stay